Welcome back to another episode of Relax and Take Notes. I'm K-Dub. I got the big homie Mike Pace here with me. What's good, Mike?
What up, man?
Chilling, bro. What's going on?
Nah, man, just chilling. My dog's back in effect this weekend. You know what I'm saying? Hope we can, get back right, man, shout out to the Washington Nationals. Handled their business last night. They on a little roll. Hockey, the WNBA, you know what I'm saying? Major League Baseball. So they handle their business, man. 7 games, gave the people what they wanted to see and everything, man. But just chilling, man.
For sure. We skipped over the NFL last week. You know what I'm saying? We didn't really have much to talk about. But this week we're gonna show them a little love and talk about the MVP race and what teams are looking good so far. The favorites, the best teams at this point. So let's talk about the mid-season because we're at week 9?
Yeah, week 9, bro.
Yeah, let's talk about the MVP race a little bit. Who's your front runner for MVP right now?
Man, I got 3 cats right now on the radar. Of course, before P. Homer went down, he was on the radar for me. But Aaron Rodgers, number 1 for me. And then, Lamar Jackson, I give him some love. Dalvin Cook, too. He running the football. Man, he running away. And we knew what it was. He just had to get healthy. You already knew what time it was. I was a big fan of his at FSU. But Aaron Rodgers, man, good night, bro. These past 3 weeks, man, whew, the boy been on fire. And we know Aaron Rodgers going Aaron Rodgers. And you always, every year, gonna say, you know what I'm saying? And my biggest thing was the defense in the running game. And man, them boys, they helping out big time. You know what I'm saying? So Aaron Rodgers for me, man, right now holding it down. And Lamar Jackson, though, he got a big one coming up. If he could pull this one out, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be he gonna elevate himself, man, because you talking about he on pace to run 4,000 yards and also throw for, let me see where he at. He probably throw for at least 3. You know what I mean? So he doing really good, man. He doing really good. And like I say, with Dalvin Cook, the way he running the football, man, it's incredible right now. So those 3, but if I had to pick one, it'll be Aaron Rodgers, man. He doing his thing, man.
For sure. I got it a 2-man race. I like LJ. I like Dalvin Cook, Christian McCaffrey. You know what I'm saying? But Aaron Rodgers and Russell Wilson right now.
I'm tripping.
Main candidates for me. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you on that.
Yeah, for sure. Russell Wilson been balling. I think he got, 1 interception all year? Yeah, 1 interception, 17 touchdowns. So, yeah, for me right now. But I got Aaron Rodgers number 1. That's my guy always.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
I've been on him for years.
Best QB in the game, bro.
I've been saying that for years. I know Brady got all the accolades and all that. So I think that's more, he got a lot more around him and all that. He got a better team, better system, all that around him. So, but for me, Aaron Rodgers is the best in the game and been the best in the game for a while, to me.
No. I'm with you on that, bro. I'm definitely with you on that. And then, it's just the way he doing it. You know what I mean? It looked different, too. You know what I mean? And he's staying upright. The offensive line been a problem. You know what I'm saying? So, he's staying upright. So, man, it's – but Russell Wilson, man, 68% on the passing, 2,127 yards, 17 TDs, and 1 pick. Yeah. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna go with Aaron Rodgers. You know what I mean? But once again, I'll slide L-Jax down and get that spot to Russ, man. I'm with you on that. I'm with you
for sure. From in terms of the best team, though, who you got as the best team?
It's tough because even though the Patriots undefeated, I still got some question marks, like, because, and I know they play who in front of them, but it's like, dude, can it get any easier for these boys? You know what I mean? Like, but the defense is incredible. But I don't really think that offense really, well, we know it ain't what it was. You know what I mean? You don't have Gronk and so on and so forth. But if you, I watched that game last week against Cleveland. You take away those turnovers, Cleveland in that game.
Right.
Nick Chubb fumbled the ball. They fumbled the ball as a team, 3 straight plays. He fumbled the ball on like the 3-yard line. You know what I mean? And so, you know, Brady went, I mean, you know, he up there. You know what I mean? But I would, and then you got, I would probably lean towards them a little more. You know what I mean? But then I'm still Green Bay, man. I mean, I know Green Bay got some blemishes, but come on, man. Everybody gonna lose. You know what I'm saying? It's unrealistic to think nobody gonna lose. But as far as just complete both sides of the ball, San Francisco, they balance well, and as well as Green Bay. I don't think New England offense really matched the defense. You know what I mean? As crazy as that might sound, it's just not. They're not as threatening. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They're not as threatening, but they're missing a lot. You know, they're missing David Andrews. They're missing Wynn. You know what I mean? With the offensive line, we all know is a heart and soul. So you're missing that, which has something to do with the running game too. Why they're not running the ball as well. But I would probably those and the Saints. You know what I mean? Even though the Saints got a loss, man, you talking about Teddy came in and held it down. And now they got that boy back. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, you know, I would probably – those, you know, Green Bay, New Orleans, San Fran, New England, kind of a pick 'em, it's kind of whoever you like. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't argue with any of those teams right now. And Minnesota playing good ball too.
Yeah, for sure. I would go with the Saints just off the fact that, you know, Breeze was out for so long. And Bridgewater still held it down.
That's
you know
crazy,
what I'm saying?
bro.
Yeah, for them to only have one loss, with them losing one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, you know what I'm saying? That says a lot about that team, you know what I'm saying? So I'd probably go with the Saints at this point.
But they lost the game that he went out in.
Right.
That's the game they lost. They ain't even, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy, bro. Yeah, that's crazy. So, yeah, the Saints definitely, man, like I say, at that point, it's kind of for me, you know, whoever, but I ain't got no argument for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, since we talking about like mid-season awards and all that kind of stuff, who you got in terms of like rookies, like impressive rookies? Who you been looking at?
Oh, Bosa.
Who stands out?
Bosa is balling. We ain't see this coming, but Minshew balling. Kyler Murray, you know, I mean, doing what he can on the bad team. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think it's really telling either way. I don't think you can say he bad. I don't think you can say he great. You know what I mean? Because we don't know what he is right now. We know he got a lot of talent. You know what I'm saying? And he's showing that. You know what I'm saying? But consistency, it's going to be hard to see consistency out of him right now because, as you said, like with before about just what's around him. You know what I'm saying? No knock to none of them guys, but it's just, you know what I mean? But, man, Bosa and Minshew, if I'm saying it right, yeah.
Yeah.
They balling, man. Bosa and Minshew. Bosa look like his brother. It's crazy right now what he but you know it's funny because people look and they'll say, oh, the 49ers just got this good defense out of nowhere. No, they just been getting first round pick after first round D pick and D lineman, and they built this great defensive line, man. And then the back end was already pretty, you know, pretty decent. And so, yeah, but Bosa and Minshew, man, they
Well,
looking good.
I think Bosa is a obvious pick from the defensive side. I don't really think there's no other rookie even close to him from a defensive standpoint. But I like Josh Jacobs, of course. But
for
Josh
sure.
Jacobs balling too. He having like 5 yards to carry, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know like, the Raiders ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But he eating though.
Yeah, they ain't at the top of the, conference right now.
Right.
But he doing his thing though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think 4 touchdowns, 5 yards to carry, you know what I'm saying? He playing his role, he doing his part. So
yeah.
That's who I'm gonna go with in terms of impressive rookies.
Hey, forget about my guy Miko out there balling too.
Miko balling.
Miko balling out there.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. All right, let's move to college, man. Let's talk about I know you crunk for the weekend.
Absolutely.
Georgia, Florida game.
Absolutely.
So let's talk about it a little bit. I already know who you're gonna pick, so I ain't gonna ask you that. Let's talk about some of the key points to the game this weekend.
Oh man. Nah, man. To me, it come down to, because you can throw records and rankings and all that other stuff out the window. You know what I'm saying? But what it gonna come down to me, Swift and Harrion, they're gonna have to run that ball, and that old line gonna have to, do what they do. And can Jake bounce back? It seemed like every time Jake have a bad outing, he bounced back. You know what I'm saying? But also, he had a Miko, and he had a Terry Godwin, and he had a Riley Ridley, and Isaac Nata, and a J.J. Holloman or Javon Williams, before. Whereas now he got some younger guys, he getting Cajun back, which is huge. But I'm confident in Jake. You know what I mean? A lot of people, they jump off from week to week or whatever and say this and that about him or whatever about the offense. But, one thing about it, man, I just think that people don't realize what it takes to go out there and play your best ball every single week. You know what I'm saying? And so, I am looking forward to seeing them, see if they bounce back. And I'm not disrespecting Kentucky, but that game was so ugly, you can't really grade nothing from either side. You know what I mean? You can't grade nothing from Georgia side or Kentucky. I tell you what, Lynn Bowden is tough as hell. I could grade that. You know what I'm saying? He tough as hell. But I really just want to see that. And for me, the defense got to generate a pass rush. You know what I mean? Trask has looked good. When he get time, man, he delivering the ball. He delivering it on time. They got to be able to stop the run. Florida kind of run it by committee, you know what I'm saying? But it seemed like every game they've been getting this long run to put them, you know what I mean, whether they score on it or whatever. And it's kind of, but they got to be able to stop the run and generate a pass rush, man. And, it's going to be fun, man. And hopefully Tyson Campbell can get back out there, man. He was playing. Man, you can see he had turned the corner, he had a tough year last year, just getting integrated to the conference and to the speed of the college game. But I just think more so just mentally, you know what I mean? They got to come out ready to play. And that South Carolina game is whatever. You lost. You know what I mean? Forget about it. And you got to play ball, man. Offensively, everybody got all the negative stuff to say. Don't go out there trying to do too much, trying to prove everybody wrong. You know what I mean? Play your game. Just do what you do. You know what I mean? You can't come out here and try to beat Alabama. Alabama got the posse. You know what I'm saying? Unless you got the posse, the baby posse. You can't come out here and do that. You can't do what Justin out there doing. You can't do what Jalen's out there doing or any of these other offenses. You know what I mean? Because that's not what you built to do. Do what you do. Do your job and do it well, man. I think they'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a good game, though. Florida going to come to play ball. Like I say, it's going to be fun to watch. Florida defense been playing outstanding. They've been playing well. what more could you ask for? You know what I mean? As a fan of the game. Just even if you're not a fan of either team, like you got the number 6 and number 18, they both in the SEC East. It should be a good one, man. And if you not forget all the stuff, if you're not hyped up to playing this game for either squad, then you don't even need to be out there. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Get it in, man. It's time to get it in.
For sure. I see it as the thing for me is Georgia gonna have to have some explosive plays from here on out. Man. It's like they don't have no explosion in their offense, no deep passing game really. You know what I'm saying? And I know Frank capable, you know what I'm saying? But it's like I know they have to lean on Swift, but they need some downfield plays, man. They need them guys, them receivers to step up and make some plays downfield. But other than that, I'm gonna pick Georgia anyway because I feel like they're the more talented team overall.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But Florida do come to play. You know what I'm saying? They gonna compete. I feel like it's gonna be a good game. You know what I'm saying? It's a rivalry game. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So of course, you know what I'm saying, they probably won't just get rolled over. But I feel like Georgia needs some explosive plays, man. Like something from them receivers, man. They gotta, like I said, they gotta get something downfield.
I agree. I agree with that. They I want to see it, but I don't want to see them try to force that too much. You see what I'm saying? I want to see that because at this point, man, you've been playing. Well, we playing 10 weeks. You know what I mean? I know you freshmen. I know whatever, but right now you got a lot of stars behind. You got a lot of stars behind your name now. That's all I'm saying. You know, hey, D. Smith caught the biggest pass in his career probably as a freshman.
Right.
You know what I mean? So hey, time to Jake went to the ship as a freshman. Trevor Lawrence won it as a freshman. Hey, all right now, got a lot of stars behind. They start earning them.
For sure. Let's you gonna talk about that anymore, or you good?
I'm just ready to see that shit.
Yeah, I feel you. I don't know. I don't have too much interest in Florida, to be honest with you. Like I'm trying to get up for that, but Florida just don't interest me that much. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Georgia's just gonna come in and do what they gotta do, and go on to the house. I don't really.
Florida been playing well though, man.
They have, but it's like ugly games, and then like you said, they get that one big run. You know what I'm saying? And somehow keep them in the game, and against a team as talented as Georgia, I don't think that's gonna be enough. You know what I'm saying?
Well, hey, I hope you're right, my brother.
I just don't see it, man. I just don't see it.
Well, hey, I'm rolling with K-Dub.
I don't mean to be disrespectful to Florida, but I just don't see it. But I mean, hey, I have been wrong before, and I've been wrong. I was very wrong about this next topic we about to talk about, and that's Golden State.
Yo.
Hey.
Nah. Look. You my boy. But damn, bro.
Hey, man, sometimes you just got to jump out there, bro.
And you got me on that ledge with your ass last week, too. I done got, because I love Steph, I done got hyped up. But, bro.
Hey, that was more wishful thinking than anything, man. I don't normally do that. I don't normally make them emotional picks like that, but I was just hoping, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It didn't work out, But turns out my boy he done broke his hand. You know what I'm saying? And I honestly believe it might be a blessing in disguise because him playing this year, it wasn't gonna benefit him at all. You know what I'm saying? Sit down, get you some rest, heal up. You know what I'm saying? And come back next year with Clay and try to get it done.
Because, bro, they was down 29 with him in the ball game.
Right.
47-14 or whatever it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
Woo!
It was bad.
And you just feel bad for a dude like Steph. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody likes Steph.
Right.
You know what I mean? Generalizing. I was a people be hate, but I'm just saying, bro, like, and then it just went so topsy-turvy. But I mean, if you look at it, like, of course, the big guys, KD and Clay, that's you losing a lot when you lose. Just off them being on the court, the impact alone. Whatever, okay. But then when you get to that experience of Iggy, you know what I mean, of a Livingston, Looney hurt right now. You know what I'm saying? The other big guy, was it Jones? He gone to Atlanta. So you got all those variables, man. That hurt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You talk about a whole lot of experience because Iggy was he played in all 5 of those ships, as well as Livingston, right? Livingston played in all 5 of those championships, man. So
Iggy won MVP and one of them, Finals MVP.
Right. You know what I mean?
First.
And you think about like the shots, timely shots he hit, timely defensive stops he got, timely shots Clay hit, or KD or whatever. But I mean, of course, KD wasn't gonna play anyway with them. But I'm just saying, like, what was built. You know what I mean? Like, and so then when you go from that to that, it's just like, man, like, of course, you know Steph was gonna try. He confident he's an NBA player, and man, that had to be like deflating. And then, you know what I mean? He broke his hand. I'm glad it wasn't a shooting hand. So, you know what I mean? Like you say, he can get some rest though, man. 5 straight championships, that's a lot on your body in itself. So he could chill out, man, get some rest, man. And Draymond, hey, go out there and average 25.
He about to get exposed, bro. He about to get exposed for what he a glorified role player. That's all he is.
And I'm gonna tell you what though, D-Lo about to go out here and get him a max deal.
You already know.
He go out here and go off. He gonna go off out there, man. But nah, man, I hate that for him though. But like you say, man, hopefully, you know, they can do some other stuff and Will and Deal will do something, man, to get some stuff going, man. Shout out to Steph though. Straight up.
For sure. What about the Clippers, man? They dropped 2 games that you wouldn't think. Well, I ain't gonna say that because you know, Utah a good team. So that, I mean, that's really not that surprising. You know what I'm saying?
Phoenix.
But yeah, the first one was the Phoenix. And then the second one was to Utah. But
right.
But I'm really not worried about them because once PG get back, I think that team gonna be tough. That perimeter defense gonna be on another level.
It's gonna be Mike and Scotty like, D-Wade and Bron like, but you got a third guy. Well, like when Ron Harper was with Chicago. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh. And that game against Phoenix, they probably was like taking Phoenix light, and Phoenix like, okay, go ahead and do that, and we'll go ahead and take this victory. You know what I mean? So, you know, I think a little bit of that was going on, but, you know, I mean, it's the NBA. So, hey, you know what I'm saying? But, I ain't worried about that. They're going to be right there, and they probably on a collision course to play the Lakers. So, they're going to be –
Talk about the Lakers a little bit, man. What you think about them?
I like them. I think, you know what I'm saying, they figuring some stuff out. You know what I mean? Huge AD fan, man. Goodness gracious, 40 and 20 and under, whatever. Jeez Louise. And then, you know, got hurt, had to sit down some. So I like them featuring him. You know what I'm saying? And LeBron, he's such a smart basketball player, and he's super unselfish, so that wasn't going to never be no problem anyway. The problem was just figuring out how to do it. You see what I'm saying? So I think they fixed some stuff fast, and then Rondo's still not even there. You add Rondo in the mix of now LeBron can run. Oh, he playing Friday. He playing tomorrow. So you put Rondo at the helm of that. Well, Rondo ain't tripping. Rondo ain't got to get no. You ain't like Rondo saying, I need my 15, 20 shots now. Rondo about to get AD so many easy buckets and LeBron easy buckets and Kuzma do his thing. Yeah, man, they're gonna be tough. They're gonna be tough. I like it. I like what I'm seeing from them. They're playing with a lot of energy too. You know what I mean? The only thing that worried me, man, is AD. He can't. God, no, he can't stay healthy.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing that I was thinking about. Like when I picked them, what did I pick them? Finish third or fourth? I think fourth in the West. Is simply because of that. I don't think AD can stay healthy for a whole season. Him or LeBron, one of the two, going to end up missing like a significant amount of time, I believe. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But in terms of them, yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
But no, I think they gelling like a lot better than that Miami team did. You know what I'm saying, when he first joined D-Wade, because I think they started out like 9-8, 8-9, or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
They was struggling. I think that was too. LeBron was young. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Trying to figure it out, trying to fit in. But when D-Wade said, look, dude, don't fit in. Do you. Yeah. That really
and then
that pressure.
They was both perimeter players too. So
right. Figuring a lot of that out. Figuring a mixture of Bosh. You know, Mario, still wanted to get his shots off. And then you saw that all work out later on. But yeah, this squad, I think that's the experience part that helped. You know what I mean? Going through some stuff, he probably looking back. He probably looked back at a lot of stuff that went on this whole summer. You know what I mean? Was like, okay, when I was in Miami, we did this didn't work. This did work. This worked great. This didn't work. Probably some of the stuff that Chris Bosh, some of the stuff that he did, probably might have ran it by AD. Like, hey, yo, check this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could do this. You know what I mean? So it's just, I just like the mix, because you got an AD who in his prime and a Bron, I don't know what he is, a transformer. So so you got that, but you got that going on, man. And so, it's gonna be interesting to see. Like you said, though, I hope he can stay healthy. I hope Rondo can stay healthy. Because Rondo get hurt too, and he not a young guy, so I hope he can stay healthy, and we can see, Dwight Howard been balling too. Dwight Howard been balling. I hope he just understands, just chill out, bro. Play your role, but I think he's mature or something too. JaVale McGee, they got a lot of size, bro. They're huge.
Yeah, speaking of maturing and playing a role, I think Westbrook doing a good job of that too. Kind of like coming in and fitting into that Houston team rather than trying to come in and, take over or just assert himself. You know what I'm saying? I think he's doing a good job playing off of James, still letting James Harden, do his thing, still let him be the number one option. And he just do everything else, get his triple doubles, you know what I'm saying? Play hard, get them extra possessions, all that kind of stuff. I watched them, I think they played three games. I watched every one of their games. And they playing some exciting basketball, man. You know what I'm saying? Still got PJ Tucker and Daniel House hitting them corner threes. So it's a different game for Westbrook now because the floor is more spread. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So he ain't got too big down there in the paint now in his way. You know what I'm saying? If he penetrate now and a big step up, Capella getting the lob all day. So so I think that's helping his game out a lot too.
Yeah. And I love PJ Tucker. That's why I started Sparky says now. I just love that dude. I mean, he ain't gonna be pretty. He ain't gonna be nothing with. Man, listen, man. I love PJ Tucker, bro. Tough as nails. He knocked the J down. He'll guard anybody. And
Yeah,
then
he was playing center the other night. Who was that? Who was that? He was guarding
Steven
and
Adams.
come back. Yeah, Steven Adams couldn't even back him down.
Yeah, Steve trying to back down. PJ like, bro. You know what I mean? I just love that dude. Then it's like they'll be hooping or whatever. You got all these dudes out there, you know, Houston will miss, and then here you see this cat getting the rebound. You know what I mean? So I just love that dude. But now, man, to piggyback on that, you know, a lot of people they kill Westbrook for this, that, and the third. But you know, what you can never criticize him for is just the heart he play with him, man, the energy he bring, and all that. But see, you know, I'm always say this, I always have. You know, it's from up top that kind of needed to guide him. And I ain't gonna pull back your intensity. I just, you know what I mean, just guide him a little bit. And I think, you know, now it's just kind of that system help out because it's wide open. But I think it kind of helped him to think freely, like, all right, look, yo, I don't have to press this, you know what I mean, issue. And then you got a guy like that over there with you. So, you know, it's good, man, to see. I like both of them so much. I just wish they could win. And unfortunately, I don't ever think that's on the system of win.
It ain't gonna happen.
But, bro, oh, man, I love to watch them do it. Like, they super exciting to watch, like you said. And then imagine being on the court, though. You got a dude like Russ and a dude like PJ Tucker out there. Bruh, you better come to play. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Well,
So they're going to make you look bad if you don't.
You got two dogs like that, man, you better come to play, man. And then you got James who could – this dude hit 59.
Should have had 60, but he missed that free throw at the end.
Something light. Get y'all 59 right quick. You know what I'm saying? Good night, man. But nah, like you said, bro, they exciting, bro.
And then I think it helped. I think Westbrook and Harden relationship, I think that helps too, because I was listening to KD on when he was talking to Stephen A, and he was like, you know, Westbrook is a big personality, and you can't really, you know what I'm saying, tell him to fall back. I think basically what he was saying was that really ain't gonna go well. You try to tell him to fall back, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I think you can tell him and James, since they've been knowing each other since they was kids, I think James can talk to him a little different than KD could.
Absolutely.
You can tell because like the little, I won't say a little altercation, but the way they was talking to each other the other night, you know what I'm saying?
In that first game.
In the first game, yeah. You can tell, you know what I'm saying, that they have like a different relationship where he can kind of, I won't say handle him, but he can talk to Westbrook a little differently than any other player can.
Nah, yeah, absolutely, bro. That's like, you know what I mean? It's like that dynamic where you know it ain't no real, it ain't no harm for real. Like, you know what I mean? Like me, you, and Rob or Chris, you know what I'm saying? God rest his soul, on the court, and you know, you like if Chris say Kevin passed the ball like aggressive, it's just it ain't no smoke though. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't really like it ain't no shit like that. You know, like, you know, it's just in the moment. But like, and because I heard when KD said that, and I think I was glad he said that too though, because like when he was like, because it essentially that was what people were saying, he needed to put him in his place. But like he said, that wasn't for me to do to put him in his place. Like he said, he was a great player. And then they were so young. You know what I'm saying? Like, he probably looked at it like, hell, I don't know what's going on. Totally yet either. You know what I'm saying?
Which is why I think both of the coaches that they selected to coach, both of them was bad selections, because I don't think Billy Donovan or Scott Brooks could do that. They couldn't talk to him like that either. Because, you know, a coach like a Pop or Phil Jackson, or I would even say Mark Jackson, would have been able to handle him a lot better. You know what I'm saying? Would have been able to, you know, hold him more accountable. But Scott Brooks, Westbrook told Scott Brooks what he was going to do. He told him what to do. You know what I'm saying?
They could have went and got the #1 point guard elixir, Larry Brown. Larry Brown. How many of them he got right?
Right.
And we're talking about Allen Iverson, one of the biggest personalities. Come on, you know what I mean? And this dude was just a freak talent, you know what I mean? So you know it's hard to tell somebody like him to do something another way. Like,
Right.
man, please, I'm faster than everybody out here. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, man, but I'm with you, man. They super fun to watch. They super fun to watch.
Let's move to the East, man. Let's talk about Philly. Let's touch on Philly a little bit.
Philly.
Because I feel like right now they probably the strongest team in the East.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Talk about them a little bit. What's your opinion on them?
Ben Simmons showing me a lot. Talent-wise, if you ain't see that when he was a sophomore in high school, then you're crazy. But I'm talking like from just the focus of he looked like a different guy to me. You know what I mean? A little more focused, a little more confident. You know what I mean? But I mean, come on, you know what I mean? He's young, so it's gonna take time. And I think that's what everybody forget is the NBA is so young now. You know what I mean? You got all these big names, and these cats like 18, 19, 20 years old. Like, dude, Devin Booker's birthday was today or yesterday or whenever. He just turned 23. And we talking about a franchise guy who seemed like he been in Phoenix for forever. He just turned 23 years old. Michael Jordan was like a rookie at 23, right?
Yeah, Giannis the same way. I think Giannis, 24?
Yeah. And that's what I'm
been
saying.
In the league
so,
7 years.
Right. You know what I mean? So, but with Ben Simmons, man, he just looked different. Look like a different cat. Man, you got Al, who gonna just do Al, be solid, you know what I mean? What you need me to do? You go ahead and get 100 rebounds or get 100 rebounds. You need me to go ahead and guard the biggest center and do that. You need me to knock down a couple of jump shots. You need me, whatever you need Al to do, he gonna do. And I know his presence in that locker room probably crazy. You know what I mean? Only thing scared me is Embiid and Embiid right here. Talent-wise, I ain't worried about Embiid. Right here, Embiid he got to understand. I get it, he fun and he like to joke. He like to do his little thing. But Embiid, you can't let that come back to hunch out. Because, see, it ain't just you it affect. Embiid, you a huge part of that team's success.
Right.
So if you get into some nonsense and can't play, bruh, you ain't no 19th man on the bench, bruh.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think right here is where he got to grow up some. Ben looked fine to me. You know what I mean? Tobias, I like the squad. You know what I mean? But I think just you strong is the weakest link. You know what I'm saying? And not saying Jordan be like weak mentally or nothing like that. But
yeah, I know what you mean.
You get what I'm saying? You gotta understand. You gotta all right now kind of turn the corner on the grow up part. But man, I think that squad can do big things.
I know what you mean, but I think Al Horford, that's the biggest thing he brings to that team is his leadership. You know what I'm saying? I think he'll be able to I ain't gonna say handle Embiid, but I think he'll help him out in that aspect a lot. You know what I'm saying? Being around him, I think that'll really help Embiid. So, of course, he's still a really good player, but him being able to talk to Embiid and, you know what I'm saying, kind of, help him out in terms of all that stuff you just talked about. I think that's what the biggest thing he brings to the table. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, I like Tobias Harris. I like Josh Richardson. I like that pickup. To me, that whole getting rid of Jimmy Butler, that would have been addition by subtraction, period, anyway, to me, because I feel like him and all his fake toughness really
you
just
don't
be
like Jimmy.
Oh, man, he be doing all that talking, yapping, and all that. You ain't tough for real, man. Go on somewhere and sit down, bro. But, yeah, I feel like because he bring like a bad – it seems like he got like a bad vibe around these teams. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. He ain't going to be doing all that. All that talking crazy like he just like Ron Artest and Steven Jackson or something. Like he's just ready to go up in the stands and, start swinging on somebody. He can't do that, man. Sit down somewhere.
Yeah, he
But
been doing a lot.
but yeah, I like Philly, man. I like that team. Like I said, that addition of Josh Richardson, I think that helps them out. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that can, really shoot and just score, period.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Al Horford as a big, you know what I'm saying, can
Mm-hmm.
still, step out, shoot even from 3-point range. See, I
Mm-hmm.
like that Philly team, man.
Mm-hmm. That team, and I'm glad you mentioned Josh Richardson, man, because when I was watching them the other night, I was just like, "Whoa," you know what I'm saying? Like, because I had forgot. But yeah, that was yeah, man, yeah.
Yeah.
They could do big things.
Let's talk about these rookies right quick before we get up out of here. Of course, yeah, go ahead.
One quick thing: Malcolm Brogdon to Indiana. If Vic can come back and be right, they're gonna be something to reckon with. You said that earlier too, but I just want to say that because he been balling. My bad. Go ahead.
Yeah. He been hope. He been hope. But we know Zion ain't been able to play yet. You know what I'm saying? But some of these other rookies been impressive, man. Let's talk about them. What rookie has been like most impressive to you?
Well, Ja Rule, baby, been balling. Cause that game the other night was exciting as all get out, boy. Him and Kyrie, that game was crazy, man. But of course, he been balling, man. Porter been balling with Cleveland, man. Kobe White been hooping, man. And the dude, none, man, down in Miami. This dude can flat out hoop. He can hoop, man. This dude can ball, bro. I like that dude.
For sure.
I like that dude a lot, man. He can ball, man. Yeah, he can hoop.
Yeah, I think of course I think Ja been the most impressive
Yeah,
so
for
far.
sure.
You know what I'm saying? And I kinda said that before the season started and before I saw how Zion's game would translate to the NBA. I said Ja would be a rookie of the year because I felt like he would have the ball in his hands so much, and I felt like his
Yeah,
usage rate would be so high that what I'm saying, he
right.
would have the numbers. So I did pick him for rookie of the year at the beginning, but then I ended up changing my pick after I saw how Zion was adjusting to the NBA in the preseason. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
but yeah, he been impressive, man. Like crazy. Like he been hooping. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? Like the way, like you said, the way he went at Kyrie. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I think he had 30 in that game.
30. Yeah.
Yeah,
30. Yeah, 30, bro. Like, and then he was just, you know what I mean? He made a couple mistakes, but whatever. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, that
That's a
happens.
part of the game, bro. He was, man, he looked good, man. And I'm right there with you, man. And I think, of course, with Zion being hurt, it's gonna kind of set him back. I mean, but we already know he probably gonna come back with fury, but Ja got a little jump. You know what I'm saying? So that might, whatever. But and then that Ricky Wall is especially for Ja because he gonna play a lot and he playing the one, so he will do a whole lot. So that's gonna be important to not overlook too, man. But nah, he been looking good, bro. I'm
Yeah.
telling y'all, man. Hey, look, my boy Nunn. Let me tell you something about Nunn.
Hey,
Nunn, I know it ain't before game. He having 21 points a game.
PJ Washington looking a lot better than I expected to.
He's balling.
I was not expecting that. I ain't gonna lie. Like
Me
I
either.
didn't think he would do
I thought
nothing at
he'd be.
all.
Well, I thought he'd be all right, like off the bench. You know what I mean? That dude hooping. And RJ Barrett.
RJ
My
Barrett hoping
bad.
too. I was wrong about him
I'm
too.
actually like turning to the Knicks. I like watching them, man. Yeah, it's just like you said a couple weeks ago, though, man. Like it's some dudes in this class, man, and they balling.
So
They balling. For DeAndre Hunter and Cam, is for them that team got so many parts that they just gotta kind of fit in. Cam finding his way, period. The other night, I think helped him a lot because he had to play a lot. When Trae Young got hurt and they was getting blown out,
Yeah.
And so I saw him figuring some stuff out, which is good, man, because he's a huge talent, man. And so, but with that team, it's a little different because Trae Young's such the centerpiece, and he do whatever
Yeah,
the hell
you
he
just
want
gonna
to
have
do.
to get in where you fit in playing with that team. You already know that when you go there, that's his team. So they allow him to shoot some of that stuff he shoot. And and ain't no consequences then. Yeah, you just gonna have to get in where you fit in. Because Trey do whatever he want to do.
Hey, and I ain't gonna lie, man, I like watching him though, man. That little dude be doing his thing. But yeah, so it's kind of tough, you know, or whatever. But you know, but hey, I'm telling you, man, this dude Nunn shooting 48% from the floor, 44 from the three.
Yeah.
21 points. Hey, one steal, almost two.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Yeah, he been hooping. I noticed him in the preseason. I think he dropped 40 in one of the preseason games.
Man, the boy hit the now 40.
Sure.
He can get on. Yeah, he can get on, man.
Sure.
Kendrick Nunn.
Yeah, he went to Oakland University or something like that.
Oakland.
Yeah. But before we get out of here, man, let's talk about this whole Michael Porter Jr. thing. And we all know that he probably like the biggest young talent in the NBA right now. Even like more talent than anybody, to be honest with you. But I saw something about Mike Malone, the coach of Denver. I saw him saying something about how he just want to bring him along slowly. And I don't know what's going on, man. What you think about that situation?
Man, I have no idea. And you know how much I love me some Michael Porter Jr., bro. It's weird, man. Bring him along slow. Hell, you ain't moved the car at the garage.
I don't know, man. I honestly think he got so many pieces on that team, he don't know what to do. But because I saw they were saying something about if Will Barton don't play, then if Will Barton don't play like in this game, then Porter will get an opportunity. But I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't get it. The dude ain't hurt. He healthy.
Listen, he a walking bucket. Let me tell you something, man. I don't know what they're doing. But look, I know Golden State probably like, hey, hell, give him the up.
That's what I'm saying.
We'll
put him to use.
I mean, I don't know, man. You know, I love that dude, man. That's you already know. When he was in high school, he was one of my favorite players. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I watched him his junior and senior year, man, and was, you know, super big on him. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I don't know, man. It's scary though. You know what I mean? I hope he all right. You know what I mean? They say he all right.
I don't know,
I don't know.
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, I guess we will, you know, but like you say, hell, bring him along slow. Know what I'm saying? You talking about bringing him along slow, man. You ain't played the dude at all.
Right.
I'm saying at all, Kevin?
So I'm saying you would think he'd be able to get some garbage time minutes or something.
My boy ain't touched the floor.
It's probably more to it than we know. You know how it be. You know what I'm saying?
It gotta be. It gotta be.
I ain't no telling. But you got anything else you want to talk about before we get up out of here, man?
Nah, man. That was it. Oh, one person I just noticed too that's been hooping, man, that caught a lot of flack. People was like, there ain't nobody else. Chris Middleton, man. The boy solid. I'm gonna just go ahead and folks be like, yeah, folks be like, I don't know. Nah, man. The dude is a baller, man. You know what I'm saying? Dude is a baller, man. Yeah, for sure. But I ain't got it. I just thought about it, man, because he been doing his thing, man.
So go ahead and close us out to me, man.
All right, y'all. That was another edition of Relax and Take Notes. Mike Pace and K-Dub. If you ain't doing nothing Saturday around 3:30 Eastern Standard Time, turn to CBS. It will be a lot of slobber knocking and a lot of fun going on. All right? Go Dogs. That's right. And then if you ain't got no team to cheer for, just cheer for the dog. But anyway, keep on rocking with us. Hit that like and that subscribe button, man. And, you know, everybody relax, chill out, man. If y'all out there celebrating Halloween, if that's what you do, be careful. All the cheering out there, y'all be careful. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to get back at y'all next week. Until then, peace out.
Peace out.